Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It is your boy, the Crypto Siege, with another day in the life, in the crazy life that is the digital asset space. A little early, early afternoon or late morning, so for the video, but we had so many appointments today, literally from 9 until 12. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the video in this morning, but I did want to hop on here and real quick, as I like to say, and talk a little bit about and kind of get you guys feedback on something that I'm looking to do, only if you guys are interested in it. But I was thinking about devoting a video, probably not a stream, but a video, to a little bit of what I would call it. I don't know if I would say personal development, but just kind of share some feedback, from my experience, and some recommendations for where you guys can go for learn more a little bit about wealth creation and personal development, some of the things that I've done in the space to kind of turn you guys on to. Perhaps great books, great people, great mentors, great places to kind of check out. And if you guys would like some videos on that, kind of let me know. I always talk about Rich Dad Poor Dad and Money Master the Game and Ray Dalio and tons and tons of different people who maybe perhaps do a video, perhaps from a book or something like that as well. So guys, just let me know in the comments if that's something of interest to you. I can certainly devote a video, probably be a video a week, maybe a video, even just a video a month, kind of on that kind of subject. Would love to hear what you guys think about that. For sure, have not had a chance to get onto Twitter or any of that today. I did hear about the really crazy thing about Nike now being able to tokenize their sneakers on the Ethereum blockchain, which is crazy. So that's absolutely crazy good. And again, it just kind of shows mass adoption in the space, because that's huge. Everyone knows Nike, and the fact that Nike has been looking to do that, and that they see the direction, and that everything is in fact going to be tokenized, is huge, because it shows the mass adoption. And like I talked about on the stream last night, when I talked about the lady from Senlent Research, she was on the stage with the guy from Ripple, and she was talking about the research that she had done with the senior VPs, vice presidents of banks, and that type of stuff like that. And she was doing the research based upon adoption. What do you feel like mass adoption in terms of the digital asset space? And she said she was, he asked for like a headline or like a, breakthrough moment, and she said, I felt like we have crossed the chasm, right? And crossing the chasm of mass adoption, right? So there's the innovators, that's the first stage. The next phase stage is the early adopters, which we are, and early adopters, right? Been in this space for a couple, 3, 4, 5 years, maybe even since way back 2013. Early adopters, and then the next phase is the early majority, then the majority, and then to the end. But she said the greatest challenge to cross through was to cross over or through the early adopter into the early maturity. And she felt as though we had crossed that chasm, and are now in the early majority, where more and more people were realizing that this is going to be the thing, and that mass adoption is in fact inevitable. So that's an exciting time for the space, especially overall. So again, like I always say, guys, we're blessed to be XRP hodlers. We're absolutely blessed to be early in this new asset class, that is the digital asset space, because the fact of the matter is 99.99% of the masses know nothing about this digital asset space, would have zero clue if you said to them, hey, did you know Nike just decided to tokenize their sneakers on the Ethereum blockchain? They would look at you like you're crazy. Like, what does that mean, right? So for us to know and to have a pretty good working understanding of what that means, is exciting. We're early in the game, right? We're absolutely early in this game, and so holding some digital assets is amazing. Being able to hold Ethereum, being able to hold XRP, being able to hold some Bitcoin if you're into that, and some Cardano if you're into Cardano, and knowing that you're early to the game and that you have something that the masses, which includes some of the wealthiest people there are, don't have. And so what an exciting time to be in this space. Definitely will be streaming at 3:30, going over some things that are all XRP. I know a lady on the stream last night late as I was closing out asked what time I would be getting on to do another stream, so hopefully she got that message. 3 p.m. 3:30 Eastern I'll be hopping on, and we'll be talking all things digital assets, or things XRP. So guys, again, I just wanted to hop on. I would love to get your feedback on that. Sharing perhaps doing an 8-10 minute video on how to create, right, wealth creation, right, and what that looks like, how to prepare for wealth creation and what that looks like, and perhaps recommend some people like Ray Dalio, etc., etc. For those who might not know, right, I know there are a few that do know, but for those who might not know, we can be a resource for them to kind of figure it out and kind of get to, right? So we'd love to hear what you guys think about that. Again, it would probably be, at the most it would be once a week, and at the least it would probably be once a month, 8-10 minute, maybe even a 15-minute video on that kind of subject. So love to hear what you guys think about that. Guys, thanks for hanging out. As always, I appreciate you taking the time in your busy day to come hang out with Crypto Seeds. So guys, listen, never ever forget this. Old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather us remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating? Or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know. That the battle for you has already been fought. And the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye.